the universal language, energy, waves, and sacred geometry. Throughout human history, civilizations across the world have independently discovered and honored patterns and shapes that resonate deeply with the natural world and the cosmos. These patterns, known as sacred geometry, are believed to encode the universal language of creation, a bridge between energy, matter, and consciousness. From the spirals of the nautilus shell to the perfect symmetry of snowflakes, from the towering Great Pyramid of Giza to the mysterious standing stones of Stonehenge, sacred geometry appears as a recurring theme, tying ancient architecture, spiritual practices, and cosmic principles into a unified framework. This chapter explores the idea that ancient civilizations not only understood this universal language, but actively used it to harness energy, create harmony, and align with the forces of the universe. The language of creation, energy, waves, and format. The heart of sacred geometry lies the understanding that the universe is composed of energy and waves. Every particle vibrates, and these vibrations create patterns that manifest as geometric shapes. This principle, seen in cymatics, the study of sound waves creating visible forms in sand, water, or other media, shows how vibration organizes matter into intricate designs. Ancient cultures seem to intuitively understand this concept. Many sacred sites are located at points of high energetic resonance, often aligned with ley lines or Earth's natural electromagnetic grid. The patterns in sacred geometry, such as the flower of life, the golden ratio, and the Fibonacci sequence, reveal a blueprint that permeates everything from galaxies to human anatomy. Could these shapes and patterns be the language of the cosmos itself? A way to connect the seen and unseen, the physical and the spiritual? If so, how did ancient civilizations come to know this language and how did they apply it? The Great Pyramid of Giza, a resonant monument. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the most iconic examples of sacred geometry, reflects a profound understanding of mathematical and cosmic principles. Its dimensions encode the golden ratio and pi, while its alignment with true north and celestial bodies demonstrates an awareness of the universe far beyond its time. Recent studies suggest the pyramid may have been designed not just as a tomb, but as an energy generator. Its internal chambers and materials, including limestone and granite, might have amplified and channeled vibrations. Some researchers propose that the pyramid's shape could resonate with the Earth's natural frequencies, creating a harmonic resonance that enhanced the energy field around it. Could this sacred structure have served as a tool for connecting with universal energy, perhaps for spiritual or even technological purposes? Myths surrounding the pyramid often speak of divine inspiration, suggesting that its builders tapped into a deeper universal knowledge. Stonehenge, the portal of resonance. Stonehenge, the enigmatic circle of standing stones in England, has puzzled researchers for centuries. Beyond its function as an astronomical observatory, it may have been a resonant structure designed to harness and amplify sound waves. Studies have shown that the stone's unique acoustics create a ringing effect when struck, suggesting that Stonehenge was designed with sound in mind. Ancient myths often describe it as a sacred space for rituals, and some believe it acted as a portal between the earthly and the divine, a space where humans could connect with the universal energy. The circular arrangement of the stones aligns with the principles of sacred geometry, mirroring patterns found in nature, such as the spirals of shells and galaxies. These patterns could have helped Stonehenge act as a focal point for energy, connecting it to the Earth's grid and perhaps even celestial forces. Sacred geometry in nature and ancient sites. The patterns of sacred geometry are not limited to monumental structures. They are present throughout the natural world. The Fibonacci sequence, for example, appears in the spirals of pine cones, sunflowers, and hurricanes, while the golden ratio can be found in the proportions of the human body and the orbits of planets. Ancient civilizations often mimicked these natural patterns in their architecture and art, believing that by aligning with these universal principles, they could create harmony and balance. In India, temples were built according to Vastu Shastra, an ancient science of architecture that incorporates sacred geometry to align structures with cosmic energy. Similarly, the mandalas of Buddhist and Hindu traditions represent the universe, combining symmetry and intricate patterns to guide meditation and spiritual connection. The Mayan pyramids at Chichen Itza, with their precise astronomical alignments, and the megalithic temples of Malta, which mirror the constellations, also reflect a deep understanding of the interplay between geometry and energy. Universal energy and the forgotten knowledge. The recurring appearance of sacred geometry in ancient sites suggests that early civilizations had access to a deeper understanding of the universe, one that modern science is only beginning to rediscover. This knowledge may have been lost over time due to cataclysmic events or the gradual erosion of cultural memory, leaving behind only symbols, myths, and architectural marvels. Some theorists propose that ancient people were more attuned to the Earth's natural frequencies, using sacred geometry to create spaces that amplified energy for healing, communication, and spiritual enlightenment. These spaces might have also served as teaching tools, encoding cosmic knowledge in patterns that could be understood intuitively. Could this forgotten knowledge hold the key to unlocking humanity's full potential? If sacred geometry is the language of the cosmos, then perhaps learning to read it once again could help us reconnect with the universal energy that flows through all things. The legacy of sacred geometry in modern times today. The principles of sacred geometry are being rediscovered and applied in fields ranging from architecture to quantum physics. Modern scientists are exploring how energy and waves interact to create patterns, while architects and designers use the golden ratio to create spaces that feel harmonious and balanced. Even in spirituality, sacred geometry remains a tool for connecting with the divine. The flower of life, for instance, is used as a meditative symbol, while modern interpretations of mandalas serve as reminders of humanity's connection to the cosmos. Perhaps the ancient civilizations that embraced sacred geometry were not simply building monuments or practicing rituals. They were speaking the universal language, bridging the gap between humanity and the infinite. Epilogue, a language for the future. As humanity moves into a new era of exploration and discovery, the universal language of energy, waves, and sacred geometry offers a path forward. By studying the patterns that connect us to the cosmos, we may not only uncover the secrets of our past, but also create a future where science and spirituality converge.